What's up, guys? This is Aspen. To you with another epic episode of Destiny. And today we are going to work on trying to upgrade and max out the Dragon's Breath. And for the most beneficial parts of what would be the best things to use for the Dragon's Breath, which is the exotic rocket launcher. For those of you who don't know what the Dragon's Breath is.
This place brings back memories. I sure am glad I found you.
Welcome to my humble shop. Lovely. A pleasure as always.
Oh, we got definitely hitting that. And then another 10 minutes. It's 13 23, 33, so I need 33 spinning. Looks like I'm gonna be farming this area out for a while. I believe I think I put all spinning on the fun in this area. Time to move on to the next. Huh, I've never found this before. I never knew about this. Check this place out. I just stumbled upon this accidentally. I guess it's a farming area.
Slave labor on Pandora. Come to think of it, so am I.
That's right, you don't want to get on my bad side. You come over and shock the shit out you.
I am gonna box my teeth. My gestational.
this because I don't need this. Good farming area, but it's in the dark. Always look for that little guy right there. Shoot him, and look what happens. It's all gonna be hell. Hey, there's a big ghost up here. Dead ghost.
Got something for ya! Whoa there! Stop it.
Just like that. Oh, okay.
Done. I won't stop these Hyperion assassins. They would have killed me and kidnapped Little. So thank you. See my mother? Stop! Thanks to Lilith and Noxie, I have found a way to combine Iridium and Digistruct technologies to change the nature of life itself. The overpower upgrade awaits once I analyze your training data from this gauntlet.
I'm sure we'll be doing this again soon enough.
This will
Ouch! I wonder if I placed you in the ground if you'll grow tall.
And the 7th secret boss is located. There's a hole somewhere, I think it's over here.
enough.
It's not here. It's over this way.
Hold it right there.
We're going down. Oh, it's thick snow. Oh, very soft rock. There's the spin metal. Won't you take my spin metal?
No one knows why this Hyperion bot is named after a complete nonsense word. A true Crimson Raider
Over here.
Fear me, bitches!
Chest.
This is the power of the siren. You are nothing. You are powerless.
Okay, so then, over. Alright, here's where we need to be for the second boss. The second hidden boss that I know about, he's located actually right down here. Just walk down this path, and he's in here, and there he is. There's the big guy. Big guy wanna get a hug. The big guy wanna hug. Or I guess not. Oh well. There's usually a dead ghost that's sitting right up on top of this thing. And he's always usually got a chest in here. There it is. So, we've seen the two secret bosses. We saw on one of my videos, the one that's located on the Dreadnought, and then the other one looks just like here. It's right behind this helicopter.
That was awesome! Silence! Stay put! This will work. You won't enjoy this.
The next, the kind of thing, what the hell is that, like a blueprint or something? What the fuck did I just pick up? An artifact. What the fuck was it? I don't think I've ever seen whatever it was that I just picked up. Nothing down here. Oh, it's a blueprint for a ship schematics. Okay. Preview. Oh, dear Lord.
Yes, robot.
That's my ship. The
Proof
ship's
that the pen
mine.
makes you mightier than the sword, but that the calculator can kick the pen against other men.
Okay, well, I found
Till
some
it runs
ship
by.
schematics.
Stop struggling.
Somehow, in some way, I found. Just hop on here, just push the way across, try not to fall, and hop back over the fence. This fence. Okay, you get in. And I somehow just stumbled upon ship schematics. Somehow, someway, I found a ship somewhere. I just can't get over that. I think that's my first time ever finding something like that. Get baked. Pop. Hate those things. You have to have better shooting skills than that, buddy, if you want to keep it in my face. Just one left too. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, just that sun. I'm gonna go check on the other side of this fence. I heard something in the sound properly. Adjust my headset.
In keeping with laws of drama, however, I have saved the most difficult task for last.
Oh, come on.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity. Pleasure doing business.
Oh shit. Yep, oh shit.
Come back anytime.
I just saw something to Is it? Yep, it is. There's a chest up here. I don't know who thinks they look up here like the chest. I'm not thinking of it. Ah, oh shit. Yeah, I died. Going down, boing, 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 boing. Silent through the woods and off the cliff I go. So we found the chest which was a cave. Right up there, I can see the spawn now. Let's fly way over there. I hope that won't get knocked off to my deck this time. Oh. What the hell is going on?
What's up everybody, it's Man of Low Moral Fiber here, my name's Luke, and in this video I'm going to be running through Digistruct Peak with Overpowered Level 8 Maya, using my Blurred Trickster build. I said I was going to get this video out a lot sooner than I did, but I was kind of dreading doing commentary for a 40-minute run, but I'm going to go ahead and do it now. So this is going to be my run through Digistruct Peak.
You guys will have to excuse
Maya,
the noise in the background, that's my friend Jerron watching YouTube videos.
Than I did in my last video, but that's just because it's very easy.
He's
to
watching
keep
them
your
on
with
his
the Blurred
PS4.
Trickster build, and also in the Digistruct Peak area where you have quite a few open spaces and ways to create line of sight diversions and obstructions so that you won't even have any real issues keeping your B-shield up at all. In fact, I don't think my B-shield drops in this first area one bit, if I remember correctly. It's been a little bit since I actually did this run, so we'll see how much of it I can remember and everything. If I remember correctly though, it went very well and I didn't end up going down, so that's pretty cool, and that's kind of what I shoot for when I do a Digistruct Peak run. It does encourage me to play a little bit more cautiously and defensively than is necessary, but it's, you know, an added little challenge you can put for yourself to make it a little bit more fun. So I got the first spawn configuration here where there are going to be 2 surveyors that spawn at the gate, and then 3 shock nomads that spawn underneath them. So I'm going to use phase lock to take out the second surveyor there. I was able to get the first surveyor with just Pimpernel shots, and that was pretty cool. Now I'm going to have to deal with the shock nomads. I threw a transfusion grenade just in case one of them jumped up and got some damage on me before I was prepared. I would have those transfusion heals coming, but I didn't end up needing them. So now these guys have jumped up right on top of one another now. That kind of happens, and it makes them very easy to take out with both Chain Reaction, which I'm using now, and Gore, which I use with Zero. So that makes those guys actually pretty easy to take out if you can coerce them to jump up on that little ledge and stand basically in the same spot. And that's pretty cool and is an easy way to take those guys out. Not that you really need it because those guys are fairly easy on their own. Now I've got the spawn configuration where nothing spawns in the first half of this room here, and there's going to be a constructor that spawns up on the ridge up there. So I do believe I'm using my corrosive Bone of the Ancients relic, and I'm also going to be using my corrosive Pimpernel, and we're going to try to take out this constructor without any issues. However, there will also be several other enemies that spawn here, and so it can be rather difficult. I did go ahead and phase lock that spider ant over there so that I would get wrecked to try to hit the constructor. And that makes it a little bit faster to take out the constructor. Obviously with a Pimpernel and V though,
Had to
you
turn
shouldn't
the
really have
volume
too many
down.
issues taking him out. Went ahead and phase locked this little guy here and killed him. Now I'm going to have to deal with this
Alright,
spider ant. Now these guys aren't quite as bad as they are with
First of
Zero,
all, what I'm going to
because-
do
or at least Melee Zero,
is
because I'm not really ever going to get slagged by them too much. And if
I
I
am
do,
going
I don't really have to
to
worry too bad about it because I'll only be taking, you know,
put them on
significantly increased damage.
weapons.
But I won't have to worry about killing myself with the chain lightning.
So as you see,
because I'm
this is
obviously not
bad.
stripping my
That
shield
would be
for void purposes.
somewhat bad.
I also find
this
that these
one,
spider
too,
ant
is a good
sappers are
one.
a lot less annoying with Maya because you can phase lock them and not allow them to get back underground, which they often do to me when I'm playing Melee Zero, and I find it quite irritating.
Yeah, how much
Use
more
my Fire
else can
Pimpernel
I
to take out these 2 little mobs here.
That
Just a small
eats,
stag and a small spider ant. Obviously,
2
we're
more.
working towards Scorch here, and once we
that
get
next
Scorch, we'll try to
upgrade
kill
if I
it
want it.
efficiently and properly as well. This particular spawn configuration, once
So
you
we're gonna go
have
ahead and go to the tower and turn these ship schematics that I picked up.
So now we have Scorch coming. I'm going to go ahead and put on my Shock Bone of the Ancient Relic just to give me a little bit more damage against these 2 guys here. Scorch is a pretty tough enemy, and Destruct Scorch has quite a bit more health than Scorch in the main game does. And because of that, I take him pretty seriously. I don't end up killing either Scorches in that first phase lock, however, I did significantly weaken them both. And I was able to kill the first one before he got any damage on me. I guess I didn't weaken this one as much as I thought I did. However, I was able to kill him in the second phase lock. So now we'll be moving on. It looked like it dropped a overpower level 6 Hellfire there for us. Not too great, but you know, a legendary nonetheless. Obviously, all of these Digistruct Peak bosses are going to have legendary drops that are the same as they are in the main game. They won't happen all the time, but they do happen pretty often.
And just like
If
that,
you
we
run
had
through
something
Digistruct
turn
Peak
in
enough, I'm sure you'll end up getting
to the
some
shipyard.
legendaries from all of these mini bosses.
First, I
Now,
gotta
this is one
turn
of the
this
more
stuff
difficult
in.
sections with Maya. This is the
Come here.
Yukino's mom section. I do go ahead and scoot over here just in case Yukino's mom spawns right away. And that way I'll have that wall.
I wonder what
hide
kind of
behind.
helmet
I'm
that
going
is
to
I
go
just
ahead and
got.
hit with my corrosive Bone of the Ancients because I don't need my shock one for this area. And the corrosive one will benefit me more.
What's it?
Now, Yukino's mom isn't spawning at first. We've got the spawn
I shot that
configuration
one
where we
better.
get a bunch of horned skags before Yukino's mom spawns. And then once
We can
Yukino's
go
mom
ahead
spawns,
and
we won't have any mini mobs to get a second wind off of. So we're going to have to
use
deal with
this.
Yukino's mom, you know, definitely in a way that we are not going to die. This is actually my, you know, there's only 2 spawn configurations here, but this is the one I dislike. I actually like the one where the midgets spawn and Yukino's mom spawns right away as well, because that way, if you go down to Yukino's mom, you have an easy way to get a second win. Whereas this is just a way to waste a little bit of ammo and time before Yukino's mom spawns. It's not really, you know, difficult or anything like that, but it's not really going to help you out either, whereas the midgets actually could help you out. So So I'm going to aim for criticals here, use my V-Shield to deal extra damage to Yukino's mom, obviously. If I do get criticals, which are right in her mouth, I'll deal extra damage. That's how critical hits work, you guys know that.
Chaotic
And
fire.
I think I get pretty good behavior from her here, where she does a lot of this walking around, instead of actually warp attack, which is very, very dangerous. Now, I preemptively throw some slag transfusion grenades just in case she gets a little wily on us, because I don't want those shock orbs to come and me not have a way to recover my health and end up getting killed by those. So I just preemptively throw some of these when I think she might be getting ready for a shock orb, that way I can have some transfusion heals coming. However, this is one of those times where she behaved very, very well, and I was able to kill her, I think, before any shock orbs were ever released. So that's pretty cool there. And I was actually able to keep my V-Shield up for the whole fight, made it a little bit easier. However, I did use quite a bit of ammo during that, so I'm going to run through here, see if any ammo dropped. She didn't drop any ammo for us, it didn't look like. She's kind of a rude bitch like that. But we'll be moving on into the next area now. Now, this is the Black Queen area, and it can actually have a number of different spawn configurations. We're getting the one right now where the two Black Queens spawn right away. So what I'm going to do is try to phase lock one of them while they're back there. Use chain reaction, and the Fire Pimpernel and Bees deal a lot of damage to them. Keep in mind, if you damage them without killing them, they will summon a number of little minions, and those can be kind of tough. Now I am down to only 21 rounds of ammunition left. I remember this part being a little bit sketchy. I have a very healthy Slag Centurion over here, and I also have a Black Queen who's trying to lower my shield and irritate me a little bit, while I have very little ammo. However, we are going to kill this Slag Centurion ant, and I think she dropped a little bit of ammo for us. Or no, we got a little bit of ammo, I guess, that I didn't receive earlier from Yukino's mom, or one of those scats. So now I have the Black Queen here. I have 17 rounds of ammunition.